Oh.
Yeah, I think
Well, I'm
pretty
36.
confident. Oh, you look great for your age, by the way.
See, say it in the mic.
Rihanna refused to accept Tyla's apology, calling her a crazy hypocrite. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel as you watch. In the high-octane world of entertainment, where fame and public perception often dance hand in hand, disagreements between artists can quickly become headline news. Every gesture, tweet, and lyric is scrutinized by millions. And in recent months, one feud has stood out from the noise: an escalating conflict between global superstar Rihanna and fast-rising South African singer Tyla. What began as a seemingly innocent musical homage quickly unraveled into a firestorm of controversy, with Rihanna publicly rejecting Tyla's apology and using some choice words that shocked fans around the globe. This incident offers more than just tabloid fodder. It opens a window into the challenges artists face in a digital-first era, navigating respect, originality, public accountability, and the razor-thin line between inspiration and imitation. Let's take a deep dive into what happened, why it matters, and what it reveals about the evolving dynamics of music and fame in our interconnected world. Rihanna, born Robin Rihanna Finney, is far more than just a pop star. She is a powerhouse of talent and business acumen, having established herself not only as one of the most successful recording artists of all time, but also as a trailblazer in fashion and beauty. Her Finney Beauty brand disrupted the cosmetics industry by prioritizing inclusivity, and her voice, both literal and figurative, has influenced millions. Rihanna's cultural reach is so vast that her approval or disapproval carries immense weight. Tyla, by contrast, is a newcomer by global standards, but she's already making waves. Hailing from Johannesburg, she is part of a new generation of African talent taking the international stage by storm. Best known for her role in popularizing the Amapiano sound, a genre rooted in South African dance music, Tyla has been praised for her originality and stage presence. She represents the growing influence of African voices in the mainstream music industry, and her emergence has been seen as a beacon of promise. But promise also brings pressure. For an artist still establishing her voice, accusations of unoriginality can be a heavy burden to bear. The controversy began quietly enough. Tyla dropped a new single that quickly gained traction online. At first glance, it seemed like a triumph for the young artist, another hit in the making. However, it didn't take long for sharp-eared fans and critics to notice something off. The song's beat, its lyrical flow, and even some of the vocal styling bore an uncanny resemblance to a popular track Rihanna released several years ago. What started as fan theories snowballed into a widespread accusation of copying. Social media erupted with comparisons, side-by-side breakdowns of the two songs, and passionate debates. While some fans defended Tyla, suggesting that influence is a natural part of artistry, others accused her of deliberate plagiarism. Faced with mounting pressure, Tyla addressed the backlash directly. In a statement posted online and reiterated in interviews, she expressed her admiration for Rihanna, acknowledged the similarities, and offered a public apology. Her tone was respectful, and many fans hoped the apology would defuse the situation. Rihanna's reaction shocked many. Rather than accepting Tyla's apology or simply ignoring it, she responded on social media in a way that made headlines. Referring to Tyla as a crazy hypocrite, she accused the young singer of being disingenuous and accused her of using flattery as a cover for artistic theft. It was a rare, unfiltered moment from Rihanna, who is usually calculated in her public interactions. The strong language raised eyebrows. Why such intensity? To understand Rihanna's perspective, one has to look beyond the surface. Throughout her career, Rihanna has championed originality. Her brand is built on breaking molds, not mimicking them. She has often spoken out against what she sees as lazy artistry or the commodification of culture. To her, Tyla's actions may have represented not just an artistic misstep, but a betrayal of the creative values Rihanna holds dear. After Rihanna's scathing response, Tyla found herself in uncharted territory. For a rising artist, being called out by an icon is a nightmare scenario. The initial apology, meant to show respect, had backfired. In follow-up interviews, Tyla attempted to set the record straight. She emphasized that her song was never meant to imitate Rihanna's and that the similarities were unintentional. She reiterated her admiration for Rihanna's work and expressed disappointment at the hostile reaction. Tyla's handling of the aftermath has been measured and mature. She has shifted her focus back to her music and her fans, hoping to let her art speak for itself. But the shadow of the controversy hasn't vanished. Whether fair or not, the copycat label lingers. For many young artists, this incident serves as a sobering reminder of how quickly momentum can shift and how high the stakes are when you're building a name for yourself. What might have remained a relatively minor dispute a decade ago became a cultural flashpoint, thanks in large part to the reach and influence of social media. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram turned the feud into a trending topic within hours. Hashtags like hashtag Team Rihanna and hashtag Justice for Tyla flooded timelines. Think pieces, memes, fan art, and hot takes were everywhere. This online frenzy highlights a larger trend in how we consume and engage with celebrity culture. In today's digital landscape, nuance is often lost. People pick sides quickly, and public opinion can shift overnight. A private disagreement can turn into a global spectacle within minutes. For artists, every interaction, every apology, every statement becomes a performance for the world to dissect. Beyond the drama and headlines, the Rihanna-Tyla conflict brings to light some enduring questions about creativity, ownership, and influence. In an industry where artists constantly draw from existing styles, genres, and even specific tracks, where does inspiration end and imitation begin? Is it possible to pay tribute to someone's work without stepping on their artistic toes? And how much responsibility do artists bear when their work closely mirrors that of someone more established? These questions don't have easy answers. Sampling, homage, and stylistic borrowing are baked into the DNA of modern music. Yet, as Rihanna's reaction suggests, there's a growing call for accountability and authenticity. Being inspired by is not a license to replicate, especially in an age where originality is both highly prized and endlessly scrutinized. For Tyla, the experience has likely been both painful and instructive. The path to stardom is never linear, and moments like these test the resilience of even the most promising talents. While her reputation may have taken a hit, how she handles the aftermath will define her next chapter. For Rihanna, the incident reaffirmed her role not just as an artist, but as a gatekeeper of artistic integrity. She sent a message, perhaps harshly, that respect in the industry must be earned through authenticity, not flattery. And for fans and observers, the feud serves as a mirror reflecting our own role in fueling celebrity conflicts. Are we helping artists grow by engaging with these controversies? Or are we turning their humanity into spectacle? The clash between Rihanna and Tyla is more than just a celebrity feud. It's a case study in the pressures of artistic creation, the volatility of fame, and the demands of modern audiences. It shows how easily respect can turn into resentment, and how quickly public apologies can be dissected and dismissed. Ultimately, both artists will move forward, Rihanna with her established legacy, and Tyla with lessons that may shape the future of her career. Whether this incident fades quietly or becomes a defining moment remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. In an industry that thrives on creativity, the search for originality has never been more important or more fraught.